So, you know we got a timestamp. It's June 2nd, 2026, and it's approximately 7:12 p.m. On that eastern side, we flip the poles. It might be western. Then again, y'all know I don't know one damn thing. On that birth certificate or that certificate of live birth, they put our names in all caps, so that means that they were standing on business when they named us. So, I'm D'Amica. It's time for hashtag Lost Souls Tarot Cards. Our reporters, the truth. We're about to open up some portals and reveal some truth. And we outside, baby. We's outside, baby. We's outside. All right, so we're gonna tap into some tarot. Do a quick general collective read here. I'm out here because my son got football practice, and I was like, dang, I thought I can go live on TikTok. They keep putting the live button down there, but I need 50 followers over on TikTok. So I just started over there on TikTok, bouncing this energy all around there. But damn, I'm like, damn, why y'all keep showing me the live button if y'all know I can't go live? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. All right, y'all. So we're about to tap into tarot real quick. The question that you see there is, why do you choose to walk alone here? Okay, so that's the question that we're tapping into today. So let's get ready. Go ahead and welcome in the energies, welcome in the spirits. Excuse the background, right? We outside, so ain't no what do I mean? Excuse the background. We outside. You gonna hear some children playing. You gonna hear some people playing basketball. You might hear some cars. You might hear some birds. You might hear some trees swaying. I don't know which way this is about to go, but let's get into the read. All right. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Why do you choose to walk alone? We're going to get 13 portals coming out here. The 13 portals is going to be 3 storylines within each 13 portals. Okay, the 13 portals is going to be your final message coming out here in regards to tarot. I got my oracle deck out here too, so we'll see which way this go. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We would like to welcome you all. Welcome in all the energies at this time. We're here with the general collective here, the general divine collective at that. Yes, yes, and we welcomed in a lot of energy here too. So why do we choose to walk alone, or why are we walking alone? Right? Why are we walking alone? Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. I can't see y'all, but y'all can see me. Comment if you comment below. I read all the comments at the end. All right, if anybody got like a special request or something like that, I try to get to it at the end. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. So first storyline is the 9 of Cups is coming out here reversed. Okay, so with the 9 of Cups coming out here reversed, we're looking at a Pisces energy here. So this is talking about inner happiness. Okay, somebody has inner happiness with materialism. They're dissatisfied, and this is why you're choosing to walk away. All right, it's like unmet expectations, empty achievements here, and finding happiness within rather than in external things here. So a lot of you are walking away because of that 9 of Cups coming reverse. You're dissatisfied there, right? You're noticing that someone else is happy. Inner happiness is only with materialism here. They're only excited about the materialistic. Second storyline, 8 of Cups is coming reverse here. What's up, y'all? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. I see you, VP7884. What do that mean? You listening? Can you hear me, love? Let me know if y'all can hear me. What up? What up? What up? Let me know if y'all can hear me. All right, but for right now, second storyline is the first cup. The first one that's coming up is the 8 of Cups coming reverse here, and that's that Pisces energy again here. Okay, so you're walking away because somebody is confused about what path to take. Okay, and somebody else is anxious about what's going to happen at the end. It's time to have the courage to believe that you deserve better. So this is why you're choosing to walk away here. Okay, you're seeing that somebody is choosing financial security over their happiness. Okay, so that's why you're walking away, and somebody else is accepting an unfulfilling job. They're in fear of being alone, but you know that joyous things are ahead. So you're going to keep on walking. I ain't talking to you anymore. I know that's right. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. That's 2. We need 11 more. We outside, y'all. We outside. What's this? The Queen of Wands coming reverse. So somebody's walking away from somebody that's very pessimistic. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody's walking away from somebody that's making them feel overwhelmed. That's why they're walking away. That's why they choose to walk alone here. Somebody's very temperamental here, right? Sticking their nose where it don't belong, right? It's causing them to be disorganized. They're not taking care or charge of their own life. And dark magic is involved, and it's making them be overbearing. Wow. They've taken on far too many tasks that they can keep up with. That's why you walking alone. I know that's right. Get the fuck on. Get the fuck off my grass. All right, first storyline. Started off, somebody was walking alone because it was like Man, I can tell that you only want me for the materialistic shit that I can provide for you. That's causing me to be dissatisfied. It's like unmet expectations. I don't give a fuck how much head or how much you eat my pussy. I know that is only for materialistic things. You dig what I'm saying? So now the page of cups is coming reverse. And this is present time here. So somebody is like often signifying with emotional immaturity here. And that's why somebody is walking away. In present time, someone is oversensitive and they're disconnected from their own reality. I got your ass that time talking to this motherfucking mosquitoes out here. They got me fucked up, gonna keep sucking up my fucking blood. Nope. They're disconnected from their own reality. They have a blocked creative flow. They become childish within the behavior and the relationship, even envious of the other person here. And that's why you're walking away. They're obsessive and they have a misdirected passion here. All right. So in this second storyline here, who is you? John Stackhouse 2094. Or you must be new to the frequency. John Stackhouse told me to calm down, Mima. I can't. That's what I do. I'm a July Leo. Fire energy. I fucking roar. So in this second storyline here, in the beginning, somebody was confused about what path to take, right? And somebody else like, fuck that. I'm walking along because you don't even know what you want to do. You don't even know what you want, right? But you're anxious about what's going to happen at the end. So that's the Eight of Cups reverse energy, okay? So then the King of Pentacles is coming out here. Not only is you walking away with all your motherfucking finances, your wealth, your health, everything. Let me hold some information in the description box. With your sexy ass. Look at this. You walking away abundant. And this is present time. Financially stable if you choose to walk away, or if you're already walking away. We don't cry me a fucking river, whoever you are. No, because this energy, you're a leader. In this energy, you're a leader. You're successful. Okay. Yeah, I'm catching them joints. You have mastered the material realm here. Okay. You're a true provider and you're very authentic. All right. And you're secure. In this third storyline, present time. So we figured out that a couple of people walking away from somebody that's very pessimistic. Not only are they pessimistic, but they become envious of the other person, okay? And it's making the other person be overwhelmed or overbearing. Like, I really feel like somebody's hovering over someone, okay? And they've taken on far too many tasks that they can't keep up with, okay? So remember that Queen of Wands that came out reversed? Guess who the fuck coming out after her? God damn it. The King of Wands came reversed. Both of them bitches fucked up. And just because it says king don't mean nothing. You ain't got to have a ding-a-ling. This ain't gender. Okay? It's just energy here. So now the whole team, everybody, whoever's walking away, keep walking away, because this person went from a Queen of Wands reverse energy to a king. They have lost their vision, beloved. Impulsive decisions, controlling behavior, right? Possibly leading to unrealistic expectations, broken promises, a need for self-direction, and the inability to listen to others. Motherfucker don't even want to listen. Keep on walking. I ain't talking to you anymore. You could just walk. All right, so in this first storyline, present time now, right? We left off that somebody's dealing with somebody, or somebody's not dealing with, you're walking away from. Someone is oversensitive. They're disconnected from their reality, and they've become childish in their behavior, even within their relationships here. And it's causing that envious, obsessive behavior. Page of Cups came reversed. So now falling under that is the Knight of Pentacles coming reversed. Look at them falling in suit too. Page ain't do it, so here come the Knight. God damn. And this energy, they gonna take charge, being stuck in their own routines here. Pentacles, earth signs, right? Stability. No, they're not gonna be stable at all. They're gonna be bored of everything, including their surroundings. You must go. I'm telling you that. If you're not already gone, if you're gone and they might be trying to pull you back in, don't go back. Because it's a desire for change of a scenery to break the cycle of their tiring repetitions, meaning that they're gonna siphon off your energy, beloved. Because they've ignored many aspects and mornings in their life, making them neglectful with personal and financial choices. They have wasted money. They have caused dull relationships with partners, with the work, with social, with investments, with partners. They fucking up everything. And they have little to no ambition. Keep on walking. I ain't talking to you anymore. You can just go on. Go on, baby. Yeah. You can just walk on. What's up, CC Pennison? Much love to you. All right, so in the second storyline, keep on. All right, second storyline. Come to find out, you're walking away abundant. prosperous, financial stability, leader, success, mastered your material realm here, right? You've become a true provider. You ain't asking a motherfucker for nothing like me. Let me hold something. Information in the description box. Anyway, back to the read. Seven of Pentacles coming reversed. Okay, Seven of Pentacles is coming reverse here. All right, so what this is saying is by you walking away, it's causing that other energy to be impatient. It's causing them to be having this like poor planning, disorganized. It's causing them to have limited success. And do you know why, beloved? Because as soon as you walked away, what you do? You took not only your energy back, you took back what? It begin with a P now, and not your pussy. Your power. Y'all took back y'all power. God damn. And they ended up, they over here rushing results. I'm trying to tell you, trying to keep up with you. And the only thing you trying to keep up with is yourself. They trying to keep up with appearances. They trying to keep up with the Joneses. They trying to keep up with the Kardashians. They don't know what the fuck going on over there. But they've abandoned their efforts too abruptly. God damn. What's this motherfucking move called in football? What's that shit called? Bitch, you better do... What's that shit called? Put your leg up and do that shit real quick. Keep on walking. I ain't talking to you anymore. Yeah. I feel like CC Peniston right here. You could just walk down. With her badass. So in this third column here, keep on. They in this third column, you had both the Queen and the King of Wands coming out here discombobulated, meaning they was all fucked up reverse. Ending up in a loss of vision. Whoever this is, they had you already knew that they had controlling behavior. They was having these impulsive decisions, getting you caught up in that shit too, right? This is why you're walking away, or you have walked away, or you're going to. I hope I'm not talking about going to, but if we are, beloved, you know we support you. You got to go, because they have the inability to listen to others. Okay, it's a need for self-direction, but everyone must self-direct themselves. And if they need help, they have to ask for help from who? Divine and spirit, or their God, or whatever it is going on out there. But they must not leech on your energy no more, because it's broken promises. Let's see how this going to end out here. There's still present time now. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Wands is coming out here reversed. Delays. Fire signs, too. God damn, this whole goddamn column. Fire signs, delays, missed opportunities, a lack of direction. You have creative blocks, and this is only the beginning. Somebody ain't walking away. Somebody's staying. Damn. Now you're going to have the, okay, so if you're staying, or if you, okay, this is for the person that's staying, or I don't know what you're doing, but if you do stay, right, or if you there, you're starting to notice that you have the inability to start a project, despite having those ideas. And all your ideas, to whomever this other person is, they're going to sound like trash to them. And they're going to be billionaire ideas. They're going to take your fucking ideas, recreate the shit, give it to somebody else that they fucking and sucking. I'm trying to tell you what's happening. I'm trying to tell you the game. I'm trying to tell you, fucking with a Jezebel, whether it's a woman or a man, this person right here is causing your missed opportunities. And when I mean that person, because you're still with them, I mean you, beloved. You've caused your missed opportunities, whoever you are. And if it's not you, I say. And if it is you, shit, get your shit together. Let's go. All right. So in the future, right? Because we in present time now. So the future is, as soon as you write it, as soon as you say it, bam, that's your future. So past, present, and future is right now. You get what I'm saying? Look up the definition of future and then comment below. All right. So right now, this first storyline, right? Somebody choosing to walk away. A few of y'all choosing to walk away because in the beginning of you walking away, you was like, man, fuck that. I'm dissatisfied. This is unmet expectations, empty achievements. It's only inner happiness with materialism here, right? And then this motherfucker over here, oversensitive, disconnected from their own reality. They have a blocked creative flow here. Now they obsessed and envious. They stuck in their own routines, and they become bored of everything, right? That's where we left off at. Remember that? And they taking charge in that, because that night came out. They taking charge in that energy, whoever it is. Boom. Nine of Wands came out. What's up, Sagittarius? How you doing? Nine of Wands came out here. There's a lot of wands out here, damn it. A lot of cups, a lot of wands and the pentacles. We ain't getting no water out here yet. No, we did not. No, we did not. Yes, we did. Cups. I see y'all. In this first storyline. In the end. Okay, I see y'all, cups. I see you, cuz. And in the end, uh, you need to prepare for upcoming issues, right? You need to prepare for upcoming issues, right? But don't react. Face these issues and trials with courage and grace. Self love is not easy, but it's required, and that is why you're walking away. With this first storyline now, you have impeccable faith through hardship, and that threatens and damages the balance. So you have to walk away here, okay? Because they don't have faith in shit, but you keep running back to them and giving them back your energy, okay? There is mistrust due to numerous betrayals. The outlook is changing, but there will be pressure. And yes, I wrote all that down on these portals. All of them say something different, right? What I'm learning in tarot is every energy, there is no specific definition for each of these energies. What you got to learn is the elements, the zodiacs, you know what I'm saying, their placements, the houses. You got to learn a whole bunch of shit with this shit. But in order to understand the energy, that's what makes sense. Okay, so if tarot has 78 cards in it, I have 3 sets of 78 cards, and all of them have different definitions and meanings for what I felt within that energy while writing down the energies down. Okay, so in this second storyline, in the beginning, somebody was confused about what path to take, and that was causing somebody else to walk away. Okay, you figured out that they anxious about what's going to happen at the end, and you like, at the end of what? Motherfucker don't even know what's going on. Okay, or you don't know, and they're leaving you out in the cold. Somebody's feeling like they're left out here. Okay, so they're like, fuck it, if you're gonna leave me out, I'm gonna walk away, right? And you're like, but I have the courage to believe that I deserve. When you did that, I promise you, when you did that, it left you in a state of mastery, security, responsibility. You became a leader, successful. You mastered your material realm, and you're a true provider. Let me hold something, please. So now it caused somebody to be impatient, right? They over there tripping because you've ciphered everything back. If you even take a look back at every religious Bible, I don't give a damn religious text, Bible, whatever it is, anybody that ever looked back, something disastrous happened to that person that looked back. Motherfucker turned into salt. Motherfucker burnt up. Motherfucker, I don't know. But I'm trying to tell you, don't look back, because then you're going to have to reset, restart, regenerate all over again. Right, beloved? But that's the part of life. We all have our ups and downs, and we all make our choices. And whether it's good or bad, you only know it when you make that choice. You dig what I'm saying? So in the end, somebody over there reaping the disappointments and rewards, okay? They over there fucked up. And this is only the beginning of them being fucked up. And then divine spirit took them all the way back to their emotions, baby. The Ace of Cups reverse. It's just emotions taking them over. They caught up in sorrow, lost in us. They fucked up over there, and you better not go back. I'm trying to tell you what I know, or you gonna be over there singing with her. And if you don't come back, come home to me, darling. I'm trying to tell you, don't you know there's nobody left in this world? Hold me tight. Motherfucker singing that shit to kiss goodnight. Leave their ass right there, because they sitting there enduring the pain and emotional instability for quite some time. This is their dark night of the soul. You take your ass back if you want to. All right? I'm laughing, I'm smiling, but the shit gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt like a motherfucker, beloved. That shit gonna take you down. It's gonna tear you down. I'm trying to tell you. Right now, you're going through the dark night of the soul, and so are they. That's why you're walking away and you're leaving them. You understand what I'm saying? Or you're not. I don't know what the fuck you're doing out there. Only you know. Right? But what's happening is they sit in this energy where they have to realize that this loss is indicated. This is their creative block. Spirit and divine is asking them who or what is in control. They have to find that out. You dig what I'm saying? You know you're in control of your life, or are you letting them control you? Hey, I've been there. Right? It took for divine and spirit to take my husband up out this game in 2022 in order for me to learn. I'm trying to tell you what I know. So before anybody got to get unalive, before divine and spirit step in, you dig what I'm saying? Because you're going to start noticing the frustration in the finances. You pull your energy back. Money is energy. Hey, baby. Hey, money. Hi, baby. Money is energy. And it's not just the cash flow, motherfucker. Everybody think that cash. No, it's not that. Okay, it's not just that. Money, energy. You're gonna be disappointing. It's gonna be disappointing news. You're gonna be bored at the job, and this is what they're doing. They're sad because of the separation. They're unmotivated and they feel insecure because you left them feeling secure. Whoever you are, it was your energy that you saw in them. It was never their own energy, beloved. They don't have no energy. They always siphon someone else's energy. All right. Third storyline. How is this going to end out? Bring that ass here. Come here. Come here. Because this third storyline was the wildest. Yeah. Motherfuckers still ain't learned their lesson. And this is either a fire sign or a fire sign is being attacked. Whichever the fuck way it go, I'm a July Leo. I'm telling you, I'm the most emotional out the fires. Get your shit together. Okay? Because it started off somebody sticking their nose where it didn't belong. That's why somebody else walking away. They was disorganized. They wasn't taking charge of their own life, steady trying to take charge of your fucking life. And you looking at them like, motherfucker, you ain't even got your shit in charge, right? And then you come to find out dark magic was involved. Abracadabra ass bitch. Dark magic was involved at that. Tell Harry Potter and them to put them goddamn wands down now. Okay? Because they became overbearing. Right? Taking on far too many tasks that they can't keep up with. Remember that? The Queen of Wands came out reversed. Let me see if y'all keeping up with me. Who came out next after that Queen? I can't wait. The King of Wands came out reversed next. This nigga came out. That this masculine ass energy, whether it's a male, female, if it's a female, this motherfucker is all the way discombobulated. Do you understand what I'm saying? They have no vision. You were their vision. You were their eyesight. Your power, your energy, your love, your semen, all that. All that, right? All that's included, beloved. Even your sweat. Get away from me. Stop. Demonic spirit, fuck their ass up. Give me a couple of bugs over here to fuck up these mosquitoes, please. But yeah, all right, let me ignore them. It is what it is. So the King of Wands came out here reversed. And there's a need for self-direction because all they're offering you or were offering you was broken promises. Time and time and time again. And then the Ace of Wands came out here reversed. They ain't get no new shot in their passion, their creativity, and their drive because they still siphoning dark magic, still siphoning mirror magic, still siphoning love spells, still siphoning dark rituals, food spells, sex spells, still siphoning energy from other entities. You weren't included. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? You better walk away because now they having delays, a lack of direction. If you keep your energy, cling to that, this is what's going to happen to you. And this will only be the beginning of it. Mark my words. Divine Spirit said it. It's here. Only the beginning. Missed opportunities, creative blocks, inability to start a project despite having ideas. They're going to have idea after idea after idea after idea after idea. Nothing's going to prosper. Nothing. Nobody's going to want to hear it. Nobody's going to water those seeds. Nobody. Let's see how this is going to end. Let's see if Divine Spirit going to throw out a bone. Is that the lingo I'm looking for? Keep on walking. I ain't talking to you anymore. Divine Spirit, make sure it flip over now. That was kind of, I didn't want to take that. Make sure it flip over. So we're looking for 12 and we look for 13. Thank you. That was, I told y'all this shit here. Justice came reversed. I told y'all. An imbalanced ass Libra is in a relationship with a fire sign, or an imbalanced ass fire sign is in a relationship with a Libra, or bitch, we have each zodiac sign within us. Me and these mosquitoes about to get it the fuck out of this one. I'm like coming outside. Anyway, justice is coming reversed. All right. And that's talking about unfairness, dishonesty, a lack of accountability, avoidance of consequences, legal complications. Don't forget that. Them legal complications there. And then dark magic was involved there. So they probably had all kinds of gangs on top of gangs, right? Societies on top of societies. I'm trying to tell you. Lack of accountability, biased judgment. Excuse me. I'm trying to tie this up any kind of way I can, man. Shit. Justice came reversed. God damn, man. I knew it. And this one was the wildest storyline here, that third one. Somebody ain't gonna learn. They don't have a soul. God damn. All right, let's see what the 13th and final message is going to be. Then we're going to pull on the Oracle deck and see what kind of messages we can get from the Oracle deck. I don't know if you already had your notebook and your pen. I don't know if you already had your notebook and your pen. I don't know if you already had your notebook and your pen, right? But you should always have a little notebook and a pen somewhere, beloveds. Because you should always be writing something down. The moment you write it down, right? The moment you say it with conviction, right? Is the exact moment it's manifested into reality, right? All right. So let's get this 13th and final portal out here. And let's see what the final message is going to be. Why are we choosing to walk alone, divine and spirit? What's going on? Now, we had some great storylines that came out here, but make this 13th and final message here the one. The one now. Divine and spirit. I be getting on their motherfucking nerves. I don't give a fuck. I love you too. All right, let's get into it. 13th and final message. Yeah, I done got bit up out here. 13th and final message. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. What's going on in this energy? Why are we walking away? We have become black sheeps in our communities. We have become black sheeps within our families. We're going to take the first one that we see, like 5 of them came out. What's that? Ace of Pentacles came reversed. All right, so the last message is, right? It's your earth signs, okay? Earth element, excuse me. Earth element, right? So with your earth element, you got your Capricorn, Taurus, and you got your Virgos out there. What up, y'all? How y'all doing? What's up, y'all? How y'all? The final message is you're choosing to walk alone, right? Now, when you walked alone, the final message is for those that you walked away from. This is only the beginning of the poor decisions in your finances. This is only the beginning of the lost chances for your material growth. This is only the beginning of the missed opportunities, the financial setbacks, and the scared mindset. God damn! If you don't walk away, this is only the beginning, beloved. Play with who? Who they playing with? Not you. They ain't playing with you. Devon said I better cut it out. All right, so now we're gonna pull out man, that third storyline there. I don't mean to be a bully there, right? But that third, okay, we just gonna pull in general, right? We're gonna pull just some general cards on out here and see what comes out in regard to divine and spirit. You already know what we're talking about. Why are we choosing to walk away? We're at 27:51 on that timer, y'all. Excuse me. Yeah, I got off work earlier, and yeah, like I said, I had to take my son to football practice, and I ain't even want to do this shit. But then I said, you know what? I can go live and go sit in the grass and just go hang out with y'all. Fuck them kids. Let me hang out with y'all for a little bit. I'm trying to tell you. So yeah, let's hang out a little bit. Got me some good lemon water here. Some blackberries in there. All right, y'all, we're here with the hashtag Lost Souls Oracle deck. So we're going to do the same process. We're going to pull out 13. My Oracle deck can go any way it want to go. Okay, I done went down a few rabbit holes, and I was being gang stalked. Now the gang is stalking the gang stalkers, and I went through a couple of dark nights of the soul. So I done forgot to count how many portals I have. Shit. So y'all gonna learn with me. Get your notebook and your pen out. We're going 13 portals out here. Okay, 13 portals. If you can share it, I'm trying to get 50 followers on TikTok. Shout out to the 1,000. We at 1,000 on YouTube, y'all. We at 1,000. I love y'all, man. I love y'all regardless of the followers. I love y'all regardless of that. But thank you is what I mean to say. Instagram, I gotta have 1,000 over there. It's gonna take me a little while to get to 1,000 over on Instagram, man. Goddamn. Because I'm not going to my old page I used to have on Instagram. I'm getting ready to deactivate that joint. I can't get back into it. That's when I was getting gang stalked for real. Motherfuckers was hacking my page and my life and my bank accounts and just looking in on all kinds of shit. So all right, let's do 13 portals here. 13 portals of the Oracle deck here. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Let's cut her in half and let's give her a knot. Ashe. But like I said, now the gang is stalking the gang stalkers. Ashe. All right, so right now I'm looking at Congaree River, as above, so below, an old growth food plain forest. Okay, as above, so below. This has something to do with deep underground military bunker systems. Okay, so keep that in mind. Divine and Spirit is asking someone, which element are you? I'm confused. Somebody done siphoned so much fucking energy that Divine and Spirit know that they don't know who they are, but they asking, what are you? What are you? Or you could be extra special like me, and Divine and Spirit had to get to know you all over again. You dig? Like, what? I'm confused. What are you? All right, but no, Divine Spirit genuinely asking somebody, which element are you? I'm confused. Somebody else, death is a sign of change. Somebody else is in fear of death. Somebody's in fear of death, but it is a sign of change here, okay? Transformation. And let me tell you a secret. Every time you go to sleep, you die. Every time you wake up, you regenerate. You're one big ass computer system. You're a super intelligent being, right? You're just one big ass, macro ass, super intelligent ass being, right? You're the macrocosm, right? So artificial intelligence siphons off of you, right? So under this Congaree River, I'm gonna look it up too, by the way, and old growth food plant forest, it says shockingly evil spirit here, okay? Deep underground military bunker systems. Which element are you? Which element are you? Which element are you? I'm confused. What's all of you? We'll take this whole thing just fell out. Let's start with the top one here. In 2012, Republican National Convention foster freeze financial assistance. This got something to do with Charlie Kirk and them. And it's right next to shockingly evil spirit. Which element are you? I'm confused. Republican National Convention in 2012. Something about financial assistance. Death is a sign of change. Okay. This is coming out. This is a confirmation. Somebody calling that. This is coming out. Okay. So we have an ISBN number here. And it also says Morehouse. Go get their ass. 1-902-636-20-1. Go get their ass, please. Go get him. Give me a second. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb real quick. Like they, same motherfucker that keep calling. Ain't nothing gonna be wrong. Nothing wrong with these motherfuckers. Nothing wrong. 33:23 on the timer. Alright, so first storyline here. Or we just doing portals, but in the first column, that's what I mean to say. In the first column, we left off at shockingly evil spirit. Code of Federal Regulations is coming out here. The Code of Federal Regulations. All right, let's see what this says. It's organized compilation of all permanent rules and regulations issued by U.S. government agencies, resources for businesses, legal professionals, my bad, Office of the Federal Register and the Government Publishing Office, 50 subject matter titles published annually. So it's falling under shockingly evil spirit. And then keep in mind, we was talking about why are we choosing to walk away here, okay? So keep in mind all that. And also keep in mind that divine spirit is not always going to give you the answer straight the fuck out. We always got to decode something or do a little bit of homework. I said grab your notebook and your pen. All right, in this second column, we ended with the 2012 Republican National Convention, right? Guess who coming out? Archangel Raphael is coming out. Okay? God heals, right? The flask of a bottle, travelers, lovers, youth, restoring the earth, bring people closer to God, angel of healing. Okay. Archangel Raphael came out. Wow. Third column ended off with this Morehouse. Morehouse. Somebody's afraid of death, but it is a sign of change. Maybe someone is about to, get up out of here in the physical. We don't know. Or maybe somebody's getting ready to go through the dark night of the soul. Again, every time you go to sleep, you die. I ain't gonna say that again. Anyway, somebody else is in spiritual poverty. Shit, that's worse than death. That is death. Spiritual poverty, one's own insufficiency and need for God. The pathway to spiritual riches. Damn. Because of your humility. And it's dependent upon divine and God's grace. Because you need salvation. And then it also says, read Matthew chapter 5, verse 3. Somebody in spiritual poverty. Because they've caused spiritual poverty. Over here, the Code of Federal Regulations is looking for some hope. They're looking for some hope, or they want you to be hopeful, but they see that you're standing in faith here, right? And then but they need to repent. They need to repent and have that closeness to God. The God frequency. I know we all talk about different gods out here. When I say God, I'm talking about the frequency of God. Thank you. The generator, operator, and destroyer. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about if you believe who you are, right? All right, whatever. But yeah, hope. They're looking for hope. But hope is just a band-aid. It's a crutch. Somebody's anticipating and waiting, but it's not useful toward their spiritual growth. They're having belief in a positive outcome within their self or outer sources. But that belief is not strong here. It's like a fake belief. What is going on over there? Damn. Somebody's anxious. Somebody's anxious over here. And somebody else giving the evil eyes. Somebody else giving the fucking evil eyes. It's a malevolent glare, often from envy that brings misfortune. Maybe a witch that's controlling an amulet. It's designed to ward against this glare by absorbing or deflecting the negative energy, acting as a shield. Their intent is to cause illness or bad luck. Their intent is to cause or send harm. It can be intentional and it can be unintentional. All that shit sent back, them bitches cross-eyed. Can't see. Lost vision. Back at you, bitch. Yup. Evil eye sent back. Cockeyed, cross-eyed. Can't see nothing. All right, what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. All right, so that's 12. Let me get our 13th and final message on out here. We're at 38:29 on the timer. Let's see where this is going to go. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, what's that? So what's coming out here is the Space Control Center. In October 2007 is also coming out. Ooh, excuse me. October 2007 is also coming out. That ISB number. -902636-20-1 Morehouse. Let me know what it is when you look it up. And then the 13th message was the Space Control Center. Sometime October 2007. Okay. Look at that. You're the winner of what you want. Okay? You're the winner of whatever you want. For some of you, you were being initiated. Test of faith. And for some, we passed flying colors. Some we passed with a couple of hiccups. Some we did not pass at all. Motherfucker, we ain't got no rank. I ain't even gonna say we with that. All right, let me read over these comments real quick and then see if y'all got any little special requests out there. If not, we ready to tap on out of here. What time is it? I still got a little bit of time, nigga. I gotta go fake and act like I want to see this nigga be on the field. Let me read these comments. All right, VP7884. What up, y'all? Love y'all. Says, hey, what up? What up? It says, and then VP, if you're here, you said, VP, are you with me? Oh, yeah. VP, if you still here, VP7884, you put you listening and then you put a question mark. What you mean by that, beloved? I'm looking at Rachida Chalabi T89 says hello with the love. Love sent back. How you doing? John Stackhouse 2094 was like, calm down, Mima, and then said, laugh out loud. I told you I'd be tripping. Welcome to the frequency. Welcome to the channel. I was way worse than this. So, Tracy Hunter 7585. What up, Tracy? How you doing? Says hi. This says, can you repeat that ISBN number? And then says, thank you. Welcome to the frequency. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Y'all gonna give me 15 more minutes of y'all time. I don't care. We're just gonna keep pulling these cars on out. Divine Spirit, right now we're just here for entertainment purposes. If you have any messages that you would like for us to receive, just go ahead and throw them on out here at this time. We're gonna spend about 10 more minutes here until we pray. At the end of every transmission, y'all, look, when you're jumping out of people's channels, meaning you're going in and out of channels on these social media platforms and things like that, you should always have yourself a prayer handy, so that way after you get up off of that profile or up off of that channel, off of their frequency, you can pray and you can cut, burn, and end the cords to all those energies that you just interacted with. Okay, because internet is one of the most ways that these energies are able to jump in and out. I'm trying to tell you. All right, so at the end of every one of my transmissions, we pray. We pray. Yes, we do. We pray. And whatever prayer you say, you're going to make sure you say that prayer, the same prayer, in repetitions of 3, 6, or 9. Whatever you say. If you really mean it and you want it to happen, you're going to repeat that motherfucker 3 times, 6 times, and to top it off, 9 times. 9, 9, 9. All right. All right. So now, Divine Spirit, I got that out the way. If y'all feeling like y'all want to donate some information in the description, y'all stingy. I ain't gonna ask them more. Whatever. Divine Spirit, we here with the Divine Collective and some of the evil eyes and the flying monkeys that done came in and out of here. You know they gonna keep watching, right? They gonna keep watching. Welcome, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, but let's just get some general messages going on out here, not targeted at anyone or anything. Nor do we ever target anyone or anything. We just learning, right? Yeah. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. All right, let's see what's going to come out in the energy, y'all. All right, I love y'all. Whoa, 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 whoa. Matter of fact, break her in half. That's a little bit too much going on there. What's going on? I got some names coming out. Young, Lopez, Perez, Darren, Dion, and Denise. Dark witchcraft is involved. You could be affected. Those names, you can know someone with those names. It could be your name. You could be affected, or you could be the one doing the dark witchcraft. Whatever's going on, dark witchcraft is involved. Wow. Bam. Y'all know we gonna burn the cords to that shit. What's this? Come here. Somebody is trying to establish a strong, trusting connection with the divine, and that's why they're doing black magic, dark magic, witchcraft. That's why they're doing dark witchcraft, because you're trying to establish a strong, trusting connection with the divine, not targeting anyone with these names. Their names can rhyme with these names. Their names can begin with the same initials as those names. It could resemble those names. You dig what I'm saying? Let's see. The names could be spelled backwards. Okay. So, somebody says, I have not swindled offerings. Okay. Somebody out there swindling offerings, stealing. And somebody else like, I don't do that, but I know who did. All right. An alien is out here. Dark witchcraft is involved. The alien is next to the dark witchcraft that is involved. Alien is a representation of expanding your horizon, a quest for knowledge and understanding, personal growth, celestial guidance, reflecting on encounters, embracing new perspectives on life, diving deeper in the subconscious, and also transformational energy. So this alien card is something different, okay? So dark witchcraft is involved on someone that is expanding their horizon here, okay? Someone that is a celestial guidance, someone is doing dark witchcraft on, because they're establishing a strong, trusting connection with the divine. Oh, they getting fucked up. Here come the ladybug. Ladybug coming through with a message. The ladybug said, how dare you? They are abundant. They are the positive change. They are the graceful transformation. They are protection. You avoid lack of focus, being passive, and not dealing with your emotions. The ladybug is saying to everyone, I give you good luck and spiritual guidance when in fear of change or difficult situations. Ashe, ladybug, ashe. That's 6. Let's see what else going on out here, y'all. Damn it, I almost forgot where the goddamn phone was at. Y'all say. We got golden rituals coming out here. Somebody's performing golden rituals. Okay? Somebody's performing golden rituals. They're wearing gold jewelry. They're using gold light while they're meditating. It could be a golden enchantress. I call myself the golden enchantress, but I haven't done any well, a ritual could be you getting up and praying every day. I haven't done any golden rituals, okay? Honoring their body as a sacred temple. Whoever this is, they're honoring their body as a sacred temple. All right, next to this alien, the Secretary of Health and Human Resources is coming out, and dark witchcraft is involved here. I feel like with this storyline here, the dark witchcraft is being done by the Secretary of Health and Human Services to attack the alien, the one that is expanding their horizon, right? Because they're embracing new perspectives on life. They're diving deeper into their subconscious. Who the Secretary of Health and Human Services? Give me a second, y'all. Let's find out who this is. Who is the Secretary of Health and Human Services?
Local Health and Social Services.
I ain't say nothing about no damn social services.
County Department of Social Services.
Ain't nobody say nothing about social services. I said secretary. That's your problem. Secretary. You hardhead. You hardhead, man. Of Health and Human Services. Oh my God. Wait till y'all hear this shit here. Did y'all comment below who this is? Look at this goddamn shit here. The Secretary of Health and Human Resources. My bad. I put services. It's the same thing though. Human resources. That one said Robert Kennedy Jr. Resources. It's still this nigga. Look here. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is the 26th Secretary of the United States Department of Health and Human Services. This the same nigga that was high on the fucking new... Wait a minute. He leads the federal executive department responsible for protecting the health of all Americans, administering public health programs, and overseeing major agencies like the FDA, CDC, and CMS. Oh yeah, dark witchcraft is involved heavily. The department leadership contact, the Secretary, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the agency headquarters, Hubert H. Humphrey Building, 200 Independence Avenue, Southwest Washington, D.C., 20201. You can go to the website. Their key agencies is the Food and Drug Administration, Center for Disease Control and Prevention, Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, National Institute of Health, and motherfucking I'm trying to calm down, y'all. The press and the media, and then also social media. Whatever's going on, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is practicing dark witchcraft on folks that are on a quest for knowledge and understanding. You heard that, divine and spirit? Okay, I just wanted to make sure, right? Because they don't understand our relationship, but I do. And I've come along, I've calmed down. I ain't out here yelling, I ain't out here acting a fucking fool, but I know what the fuck I'm seeing. All right, I love y'all. Let's get back into this read. So, this bitch ass nigga right in DC too, right up the street. Let's see. This shit make me want to twitch my motherfucking neck. Damn, I lost my train of thought. Ladybug came out with the message. Golden Rituals, Secretary of Health and Human Resources, right? All right, and then it's time to explore history. This is why I pull out my phone and why I got all these cards and why everything. I wish I could show y'all my note. Once I get back in the house, I'm gonna show y'all different notebooks where I just be writing stuff down. It don't gotta have a certain title and a certain date. Shit, I got shit that's written down up and down, sideways. Just write, y'all. Just write. Just write. Just you ain't. It's your own words. It's your own spelling. The English language is broken anyway. Misspell the shit, right? Misspell it in the way that you want to spell it, right? Right. All right. All right. But explore history. Explore history because your fortune is on the way. Your fortune is on the way. It's time to establish that strong, trusting connection with the divine. Look out for that dark witchcraft because it's heavy out here, okay? This could be a message for Darren, Denise, or Dion, Young, Lopez, or Perez, or they could be doing that dark witchcraft, or they know somebody that's doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting fucked up out here. You a bitch, and your mama is. Let's see here. Yeah, because of gatekeepers, right? Gatekeepers. Now, on the other hand, a gatekeeper on a spiritual and metaphysical level, a gatekeeper means spiritual and vigilance discernment, spiritual boundary markers, protectors, protect what is anointed and valuable. They guide worship. They are the guardians of high honor here. They ensure only those who meet requirements can have access to sacred spaces, right? But you know what they done turn gatekeepers into? And they're overseers and shit. Explore your history, beloved. Explore your history. The golden age within oneself. You are the golden age within oneself, okay? You're the golden child, beloved. Welcome to the frequency. Movie sets are haunted. Earthquakes disrupt seafloor layers on North Seafloor. So some earthquakes are about to be happening, and particularly the North Seafloor, okay? Pay attention to that. If you're looking in the news and all that, the North Seafloor, if you hear about some earthquakes and you be like, damn, the North Seafloor. Damika is Rising was talking about that during her hashtag Lost Souls Tarot card read. All right, y'all, it's time for us to pray, right? Let us pray. All right, take a deep breath in, hold it, release. All right, here we go. We rebuke all spells, all rituals, and all castings that are not of the highest frequencies of source love consciousness that may have been projected our way on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly, anything and everything that we are all connected to, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and ethereally, they are all protected. All is transmuted into whatever was sent to us. And then is sent back to its source because we are already sovereign and we are already free. Any agreements and any contracts that we may have agreed to while we were being on lower paradigms of existence of consciousness, they are already cut and they are already ended on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. Divine collective, I know that I am sovereign. Divine collective, I know that you are sovereign. Divine collective, I know that the thing that they are most afraid of is that together in consciousness, we we are sovereign. It is done because we've already won. It is done because we've already won. It is done because we've already won. And so it is. All right, y'all. Ashe. So make sure you say that prayer. Nah, fuck that. Make sure you say your prayer, right? Write down your prayer if you don't already have one. If you do, say your prayer in increments of 3, 6, or 9. Try to take the names of the deities and the gods out of it, right? Just for your prayer, right? I'm not saying this is just for your prayer, right? Add them in another time for your specific prayer. Replace their names with your name. Do you hear me? Bring power back into you. All right? All right, as always, it's much peace, it's much light, and it's much love, but it's especially that darkness because of dark matter, right? And if ain't nobody told y'all today, I'm a little late with it, but I hope y'all felt it in the frequency. I love you. 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 Right? 9 times. 3, 6, or 9. Right? In repetitions in order to make your manifestation, your dream, or your vision come alive. That's what's up, Lady of Zion. I accept that. I receive it. And I definitely reciprocate that love. Keep on walking. What we going to tell them? While we walking alone? Keep on walking. I ain't talking to you anymore. You can just go on. Go on, babe. Tell they stanky ass. Get the fuck on. You can just